Travis Kelce and girlfriend Taylor Swift are extremely happy in the first days of living together in Kansas City, after busy days with their own schedules, especially after the Super Bowl and the sold-out tour. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce decided to spend more time together. From Taylor's sparkling stage lights to Travis's passionate matches on the field, the two have found harmony in love, respect, and rare moments of peace. Sweet mornings. They bought a small house by the sea in Rhode Island, where Taylor always feels peaceful. Every morning, when the gentle sunlight filters through the window, Taylor wakes up first and quietly makes breakfast, sometimes pancakes with maple syrup. Sometimes just a cup of fragrant coffee. She loves watching Travis sleep after tiring days of playing, and when he wakes up, the two will sit on the balcony together, watching the waves crash on the shore. Simple but warm evenings. Despite their busy schedules, they always make time for evenings together. Taylor often composes music on her old guitar, while Travis sits next to her, listens, and occasionally adds a few cheerful lines. He's not a singer, but every time he tries to join in, Taylor laughs. Some nights, they simply sit and watch a movie, eating popcorn together. Travis always teases Taylor about her habit of covering her eyes during suspenseful scenes, and she laughs. Leaning her head on his shoulder, moments together. Despite their busy schedules, they always support each other wholeheartedly. Taylor has big shows on tour, and Travis often appears in the audience, wearing a shirt with her album cover. Conversely, when football season starts, Taylor often flies to cheer him on, wearing a shirt with Travis's number. Every time he scores, she jumps up and down with joy like the biggest fan. One time, when Taylor was receiving a big award at an award ceremony, she looked down at the stage, where Travis was clapping non-stop. "He's the one who always believed in me, supported me, even when I doubted myself," she said, and the whole audience erupted. A simple but strong love. Taylor and Travis didn't always have a glamorous life. They also had disagreements, tiring days. But through it all, they chose to hold each other's hands tightly, the way they had always done since the beginning. Once, while walking on the beach, Travis turned to Taylor and said, "If one day you write a song about me, I want it to be a song about the simplest things, like the way you smile every morning or the way you hold my hand when you're cold." Taylor smiled, squeezed his hand and whispered, "I already have a melody in my head." And so, a new song was born, marking the happy days of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce living together. A week after the crushing 40-22 victory of the Philadelphia Eagles against the Kansas City Chiefs, the parade in the city of Philadelphia had a sad event where a guy shot against two women. The good thing is that both are stable. It did not happen to Major, and the police already arrested the 28-year-old male suspect. Other than that, in Philadelphia everything is happy, while with the Chiefs there are many doubts for the next season due to the bad play of the team in the Super Bowl, and the biggest without a doubt is the future of Travis Kelce, who at age 35, Kelce is coming off his worst season in yards and touchdowns since his rookie year. Kelce, the longest tenured player on the Chiefs roster, has been a cornerstone of the team since being drafted 63rd overall in 2013. Over 12 seasons, he has appeared in 175 games and cemented himself as one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history and the best in the playoffs. However, age is starting to catch up with him. This season, he appeared slower, lacked his usual explosiveness, and didn't have the game-changing moments that once made him indispensable. With 1 year left on his contract, which includes $17.5 million in total salary and $11.5 million in roster bonuses, the Chiefs must weigh whether keeping him is worth the financial investment. NFL Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe recently weighed in on Kelce's situation, advising him to take control of his future instead of letting the organization dictate his next move. Sharpe pointed to legends like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning and Jerry Rice, players who changed teams late in their careers. Tom Brady won 6 Super Bowls and ended up in Tampa. Peyton Manning had 4 MVPs, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 Super Bowl MVP, and finished in Denver. Jerry Rice, "I don't have to go anymore," Sharpe said on his podcast with Akasinko. "Understand the business and how it works. Do what is in your best interest. While Sharp's comparisons make sense in terms of career longevity, Kelce's situation is different, unlike Brady and Manning, who in their last moments left after early playoff exits. Kelce's last game was the Super Bowl loss. It must be very difficult for him to process that his last game in such a successful career is a defeat in the most important game, for which he surely wants to return. Despite his decline in production, Kelce's legacy is undeniable. He holds the NFL record for most receptions and playoff receiving touchdowns by a receiver. He currently ranks 14th on the all-time receptions list with 1,004 career catches. If he returns for one more season, he has a good chance of cracking the top 10 and joining legends Marvin Harrison and Larry Fitzgerald as the only players in this elite group to spend their entire careers with one team. These milestones could play a role in his decision to continue playing. Kelce has time to think on his NFL future. With free agency looming on March 12, Kelce has an important decision to make. For now, his best move is to take a step back, evaluate his options and seek advice from those closest to him, including, of course, Taylor Swift. While Chiefs head coach Andy Reid believes Kelce has the potential to be a great coach, it seems more likely that he'll pursue entertainment opportunities instead. With past hosting gigs and an upcoming role in Happy Gilmore 2, Kelce's post-NFL future could be just as high-profile as his playing career, whether it's on the field or the big screen. And while the two are set to keep a low profile while spending some quality time together now that their schedules have opened up, there's one thing fans of the couple have to look forward to. According to a new report, as part of their RR time, it's thought the couple could finally make an official red carpet appearance together, with the Met Gala earmarked as their first potential event together. The Mirror reported. So far, Swift and Kelce, who began dating in 2023, have struggled to align their schedules to step out together at an event. However, the Met Gala isn't until May, and with Swift not planning to tour this year, it's thought she and Kelce could turn out at the red carpet event together. The event would be a relationship first for the pair, as they anticipated to step out together. Though Swift has shown up to quite a few of Kelce's games, the 35-year-old tight end has yet to make a high-profile Hollywood appearance with the Fortnite singer. Kelce took some heat 2 weeks ago from some of Swift's fans for not accompanying her to the 67th annual Grammy Awards on February 2. Given she's shown up to publicly support him on more than one occasion, Kelce didn't attend the Grammys with Swift the previous year either, as both times he was preparing to play in the Super Bowl the week of the awards show. Taylor Swift's recent achievements come as a refreshing wave of good news, especially following the mixed reactions she faced during the Super Bowl, where she was booed and Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs suffered a terrible defeat. Despite the challenging moments, Swift continues to rise, reinforcing her status as a powerhouse in the music industry. The good news for Taylor is that she has now surpassed Madonna, becoming the female artist with the most #1 albums in the United Kingdom. Her latest live album, Lover, Live from Paris, marked her 13th record to reach the top spot on the UK charts, tying her with Elvis Presley for the most #1 albums by an international artist. This accomplishment is particularly impressive considering the album was initially released in 2023 in limited quantities. Its recent heart-shaped vinyl edition spurred a surge in sales, achieving 47,000 copies sold in its debut week. Swift now trails only behind the Rolling Stones, Robbie Williams, and the Beatles, who have 14 and 15 #1 albums, respectively. This milestone adds to a series of successes for Swift, including her album The Tortured Poets Department, the anthology, which became the most streamed album in the UK in 2024. Her ability to connect with diverse audiences across genres has been a hallmark of her career, showcasing her evolution from country music to pop and beyond. Swift's discography is filled with iconic songs that have defined her career. Tracks like Love Story and You Belong With Me from her Fearless album not only showcased her early talent but also solidified her position as a pop country sensation.